What is up YouTube, Mogul IT here, and today I'm bringing you guys another 2K rebuilding video. And I was just recently watching CSB's stream, and he challenged us to make an accepting all trades challenge and put it on YouTube and tweet him it. So I've decided to accept his challenge with the Golden State Warriors, which he was doing on a stream. So here I'm gonna take Steph Curry off my untouchables list. And the trade frequency is at 100, I do believe. Trade deadline is off. Financial trade rules are also off. Here are the settings that I will be using for the trades. So let's get right into it. We're going to sim to the All-Star break, as we do not have a trade deadline. So we do get our first trade right off the bat. I'm not sure if I agree with it. Jordan Clarkson is a good backup, but again, we don't really need him. But we have to take the trade, obviously, as it is an accepting all trades challenge. So with that trade in place, Harrison Barnes is now our starting small forward, and Jordan Clarkson is our sixth man, with Lewis Williams as our seventh. So the two players we got are our primary bench players. So for our second trade, we will be receiving KJ McDaniels in exchange for Brandon Rush, which is a bummer because Harrison Barnes is currently injured, but whatever, we have to take it. It won't do much to the lineup, but yeah. So the third trade we are forced to accept has come a little bit later. A good 2 or 3 months have passed, and we are losing our starting center, which is not good at all, and we are not getting anyone in return. So we have to make this trade. Let's see how the rotation is looking right now. No. I mean, no really huge changes yet. I mean, what I mean by that is basically we haven't lost Curry, Thompson, or Draymond yet, but the time will come, most likely. But our starting five is not looking very good with Anderson Varejao at center. But we're not doing too bad in the season, and we are close to the All-Star break, so I'll see you then. So here we are losing another center for Ramon Sessions and Drew Gooden III, along with Sean Livingston is who we're losing. So now we basically don't have a backup center, which is really not good for us. It's not ideal, but it's part of the challenge, you know? Wow. So for our next trade, this is a pretty big one, not gonna lie. This could be considered a trade for the future, but I mean, we're losing Steph Curry, bro. We're losing Steph Curry and another shooting guard for Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins. The last two drafts first round picks who will turn into beasts eventually. But this is only a 3-season thing. I mean, we don't have much time. So now our starting point guard should be Jordan Clarkson. I don't know why they put Ramon Sessions in. Let me adjust their minutes really quick. Yeah, so our starting five is now looking like Jordan Clarkson, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and Karl Anthony Towns. I mean, it would be a very stacked team, not gonna lie, but we did just lose Steph Curry to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So that's pretty big. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad for us, but Steph Curry could win MVP. So at the end of the season, Kevin Durant has won MVP with 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists every game, with 2 steals and blocks per game. Rookie of the Year has been D'Angelo Russell. Sixth man, Joakim Noah. Anthony Davis wins Defensive Player, and Most Improved Player wins, CJ McCollum wins Most Improved Player, as the Pelicans head coach leads the Pelicans to the first seed in the West, winning Coach of the Year. So Steph Curry does make the All-NBA first team, but he is not on our team. So yeah, that's pretty sad to see. No one from our team except for Draymond on any NBA teams. For the defensive teams, we don't have anyone again. For the rookie first team, wow, they are like all injured. But we do have Karl Anthony Towns on there, and no one on the second team, of course. But yeah, we're gonna go into the playoffs. We are the 3rd seed, and we are playing the Clippers. So let's see how this goes. We lose the first game, lose the second. Okay, win the 3rd. We should win the 4th. Oh no, this is not good. Simcast, here we come. The goal of this challenge will be to win a championship in 3 years. So this could really screw us over, and it does. The Clippers upset us in 5 games. That is not good. But we're just going to simulate the playoffs, see how this turns out. So the Cleveland Cavaliers have beaten the New Orleans Pelicans in 6 games in the NBA Finals. I'm guessing LeBron wins. Oh, what? Kevin Love wins Finals MVP.
Hey, that's some bullshit.
21 points and 9 rebounds per game. Not too shabby. Nobody from our team is retiring. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the offseason. So for the draft, we do have the 24th pick, but I will have to jump in just in case we get any trade offers. So I'm going to jump into the draft, and I'll tell you guys whether we get any trade offers or not. So early on, we are unfortunately having to accept this trade for Karl Anthony Towns and our 2018 first round pick in return for the Kings first round pick and Omri Caspi. They might have the 2nd pick here. Wait, what did I just do? Oh god, no. I don't even know what pick they have, but we do have to accept it, of course. And we do have the 2nd pick now, and let's see what our team needs are. We're not too good on point guards. We're good on shooting and small forwards. Power forwards are good. Okay, so I'm probably gonna lean towards a center or a point guard, but let's see what we got. Maybe I'll draft Scalabissiere because he is versatile and can play center. So we're gonna go ahead and draft Scalabissiere. So we have received a couple of offers for our 24th pick. So since there are so many, I am going to just randomly scroll through them and land on a trade, because if not, it wouldn't be fair. I can't just pick from the best trade. So we're gonna stop right about now. Oh no, that's probably one of the worst we could have landed on, but we have to take it. It's really not that bad because I doubt I could have gotten anything good there. And with that, I think I'm just gonna simulate to the end of the draft because the 2nd round isn't really that important. So let's go ahead and sim to the end. So at the beginning of free agency, we are going to be re-signing Andrew Wiggins, but we are not going to be re-signing any of the other players here. And LeBron is not here, just like the last time, which is very surprising. We're going to try to get a good center. We can't afford Drummond. We can't afford Whiteside. We can't afford Dwight. We can't afford Al Jefferson. Oh god. We're gonna offer him a $10 million deal. Let's see if he accepts it for 3 years. Player option. Actually, no. Just 10 million flat. Let's see where we're at. How do you check that? There we go. View offers. We are in the lead to get him. And if not, we'll go for Boban, the Beast himself. Okay, so we have signed Al Jefferson. He will be serving as our starting center with Anderson Varejao backing him up. So the next signing we will be making is for Brandon Jennings, because we do need another point guard, and he is a decent backup, not gonna lie. So I am not gonna sign any more players, so we're gonna simulate to training camps, and I won't show you who I'm putting there because it gets pretty boring. I showed you in the last one, and we're just gonna show you the rotations for next season. So this season's lineup will be Jordan Clarkson, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond Green, and I'm kind of stuck on whether I should start Al Jefferson or Scalabissiere. I'm actually gonna start Scal at center because I do want him to develop into a nice player. But yeah, this is gonna be the lineup for this year. Hopefully 2K doesn't decide to change my lineup, but I'll keep you updated on any trades that we do make. So the first trade we will be making is kind of an interesting one, depending on how the Clippers do this year. If they are gonna do bad, I'll definitely be happy with this trade. I mean, actually for next year, but I will be happy with this trade if they do bad next year, as I am getting basically just Blake Griffin in exchange for Draymond Green, and we are also getting their first rounder in 2018, but I don't think we'll get, but we obviously are not playing that season, so it doesn't make a difference. So our rotation is now looking as is. Brandon Jennings is starting for some reason. I'm guessing, yeah, Jordan Clarkson is injured. Scal, Brandon Jennings, and Blake Griffin, even though he just got here, are all on fire. So they must be playing pretty well. So I'm not gonna complain about that trade, and we're just gonna keep simulating. No, guys, we have lost the guy that we traded Karl Anthony Towns for. We are being forced to trade Scalabissiere for Vucevic and Shabazz Napier. What a bummer. I mean, as I've said many times in this video, it is part of the challenge, and Vucevic at least is not a bad center, and he will be our starter, and I guess it's pretty good because we're not really building up for the future. And Scal was a future player. Vucevic will help us out now, and that is basically when we need it. So the second trade we are making is Brandon Jennings for Iman Shumpert. Basically, I don't know how I feel about this trade. We're losing our backup point guard, which isn't that great, and we are pretty good on shooting guards, so we have to take it. So the problem with this is that Jordan Clarkson is still injured for 1 to 2 more weeks, so Shabazz Napier is our starting point guard for now. Oh god, so the next trade we will be making is Klay Thompson and the Clippers' first round pick for Paul Millsap and Jeff Teague. We really don't need another power forward or a point guard, so this is not a good trade for us. Regardless, our team is looking like a completely different team. Jeff Teague, Lou Williams, Harrison Barnes, Paul Millsap, and Nikola Vucevic, with Blake Griffin and Andrew Wiggins now injured. It seems like 1 to 2 weeks, and day to day, our team is basically a laughing stock right now with all these injuries. So the next trade we're making makes no sense to me whatsoever. I don't know how 2K could actually come up with this trade, but whatever, we're taking it. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing with this team. So the next trade we're making, no. We're getting Victor Oladipo and a Lakers first round pick, which we will not use in the series, for Andrew Wiggins, and let's see what I'm gonna do. I might consider playing either Millsap or Blake at the small forward position, but I mean, let's see, what positions can he play? Power forward, center. I mean, he can play small forward, but I guess I'll stick with Harrison Barnes. If it's not working out, I'll switch it up a little bit, but I mean, the team's looking okay. It could be way better, it could be way worse, but let's keep simulating, not to there, but to the All-Star break. So the next trade we will be making, I really have no opinion on it. It doesn't really affect our team, but we will be getting Kent Bazemore for Anderson Varejao. So at the All-Star break, we are 32-21, good enough for third in the Western Conference, and our team's rotation is looking like this. Not too bad if you ask me, but yeah, we're gonna simulate to the end of the season, see what we can do. Let's see if we can come out as a high seed for the playoffs. Oh, and right away we get another trade offer, Rondae Hollis Jefferson for Al Jefferson. Oh god, that's not good. We're losing our valuable backup center there. Actually might be the starter, I'm not really sure, but I think that means that we might have to insert Paul Millsap into the starting lineup, if I am not wrong. Oh, never mind, we have Vucevic. I completely forgot. But we're just gonna keep simulating, as I have repeatedly said during this video. So the next trade isn't particularly bad, or at least wouldn't be if we didn't have Vucevic and Paul Millsap and Blake Griffin. But we are trading away Jordan Clarkson. So we did not receive any more trade offers, but LeBron James wins MVP, Ben Simmons Rookie of the Year, Brandon Knight 6th Man of the Year, Anthony Davis Defensive Player, Jordan Mickey Most Improved Player, and Monty Williams Coach of the Year. So Blake Griffin makes the All-NBA 3rd team. Not really expecting anyone else to make any teams, but one can dream, right? Scal did make a team, but we unfortunately traded him to the Magic. So we do have the 3rd seed once again in the playoffs, but this time we are playing the Portland Trail Blazers, which we did demolish in the regular season, but they do win the 1st game. We win the 2nd, and hopefully the 3rd. Nope, they take the 3rd. We take the 4th. They take the 5th. I'm gonna use Simcast on this one. Adjust the rotations really quick and simulate. This is not looking good, but we could. I mean, it's the 1st quarter. There's still a long time to play. Speed this up a little. Ooh, no, not again. We lost to the 6th seed again, but at least the Rockets did sweep the 2nd seed. That makes me feel a little bit better. And they make it to the conference finals, and the Thunder win the championship in 7 games against the Cleveland Cavaliers, with Kevin Durant winning MVP. So we do not have any picks at all in this year's NBA draft. So I mean, I would go in and look for trade offers in the draft, but I really don't want to waste my time and do that. So we're gonna skip straight to rookie signings, which obviously we don't have any. Team or player options, not going to accept Shabazz or KJ. I don't know. I'm gonna accept Hollis Jefferson just in case. And Blake Griffin declined his player option, but at least Paul Millsap did accept. That's why we are re-signing Rondé Hollis Jefferson. So Blake Griffin is allowing us to offer him another contract. Jeff Teague, Omri Caspi, and Quincy AC want to test free agency, and we're not gonna offer any contracts to Shabazz or KJ McDaniels. So at the beginning of free agency, we have managed to sign Blake Griffin, but that unfortunately leaves us with no space to sign anyone during free agency. Steph Curry is a free agent, no surprise there. So is LeBron. Wow, what a class, not gonna lie. Let's see if we can sign any point guards. I really doubt it because we don't have the money, but I'm gonna sign some really bad point guards here. I'll let you guys know who. So we are able to sign DJ Augustine, and we don't even have enough money to sign another point guard, which is just pitiful, like extremely pitiful. Let's see if we can sign a very bad point guard. Jimmer Fredette. Can't even sign him. Okay, I'm just gonna sim to the end of free agency and see what they sign for us. So at the beginning of season 3, our last season, this is how the rotation is looking. Very bad. I'd say our first season was our best chance, but obviously we're gonna finish this series, I'd say, out and see how this last season goes. So for the first trade of the season, we will be trading Nikola Vucevic and Gerald Henderson for VJ King and Mason Plumlee. VJ King, I remember, he came out of that first draft class. He doesn't seem too bad, but Vucevic was a valuable asset to this team. Let's see what it's looking like. Tristan Thompson, where is... Okay, Blake Griffin is hurt, but he's day-to-day, so it's fine. So is Oladipo. So the second trade we're making, I guess it makes a little bit of sense. We will be getting a point guard and a good backup center in return for Tristan Thompson. So that gives us a nice starting point guard in Jeremy Lin. Much better than DJ Augustine. VJ King is starting for some reason. I guess it's fine because he is younger. He should be able to develop here. But yeah, we're gonna keep simulating, and I'm gonna keep updating you guys on how we go. So the next trade we will be making is Harrison Barnes and Kent Bazemore for Aaron Aflalo and Derek Williams. Good thing we did get VJ King already. So at the All-Star break, we are 32 and 23, and we are once again at the cursed 3rd seed. At least it seems cursed. So we're just gonna simulate, and let's see if we make any more trades, which we get an offer right away. Ed Davis and Glenn Robinson for Rondé Hollis Jefferson. I really don't know what to think of these trades anymore. I'm sick of looking at them. DJ Augustine is back here because Jeremy Lin and Paul Millsap are injured. 2 to 4 weeks and 1 to 2 weeks. Not good at all. Seems like we're getting a lot of injuries recently, but we're just gonna keep going, guys. So for our next trade, we are actually getting Brandon Jennings back for Iman Shumpert and CJ Watson. Once again, he will serve as our backup point guard. Jeremy Lin is still a bit injured, so that'll be good in the meantime. Not meantime. So at the end of the season, Dennis Smith, the rookie, wins the MVP award along with the Rookie of the Year award. Must be a beast. Dirk wins 6th man, Joakim Noah, defensive player, Zach LaVine, most improved player, and the Pistons head coach wins Coach of the Year. Looks kind of weird in that picture if you ask me, if you know what I'm saying. So let's see if we have any players from our team here. Don't really expect anyone except for Blake Griffin, obviously, who makes all NBA 3rd team once again. No one here, no one here, no one here, and VJ King makes it to the all rookie 2nd team. He was a pretty good pickup, not gonna lie, but Dennis Smith made all of the first teams, which is pretty impressive. And once again, for the 3rd straight season, we are the 3rd seed, the cursed 3rd seed. Let's see if we can actually pass the first round this time. Oh god. 3-0. Can we sweep them? No. Watch, they're gonna make a oh, never mind. So we do win against the Timberwolves in 5 games. So we're just gonna simulate. And we are playing the Thunder. We did beat them twice, at least, this season, and I saw us win, so we do have a chance. We lose the first game, win the second, win the third, win the fourth. No, okay, they tied up at 2, take the 3-2 series lead. Simcast has not been working for me lately, but I still want to see how our season would end or continue. Let's see. Ooh, god, they turned the game around. Not good. Oh god. So we have been eliminated once again, which makes this series a complete fail. So the Milwaukee Bucks did win the championship with Jabari Parker winning MVP. But that is basically going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. A lot of effort went into this, so if you could drop a like, that would be much appreciated. But this has been Mogul IT. Please like and subscribe for more, and peace.